Okay guys, this is day number 20 or 21 of your 56 To Recomp Trainer. So we're going to check weight here real quick. This is how we're looking as far as the back and the sides. And as far as weight goes, I am going to just merely $166.3. Let's check that again.
Buenos dias, amigos. This is day number 20 of 56 To Recomp Trainer. So, after tomorrow, we are done with week 3, progressing on to week 4. And we are halfway done. I just can't believe it's gone by this quick. And so far, the results are speaking for themselves. I weighed in this morning 165 pounds. So, and I'm still, maintaining the strength, still maintaining the size. The only thing that's not there is so much the vascularity and the pump normally that I like to achieve, probably because carbohydrates are tapering down each time. But anyway, we're going to start with our pre-workout. Got 2 raw green tea packets I'm going to put in there. Of course, my fermented glutamine, my cage muscle. Pre-cage, crisp apple, side activation extended aminos, and pro creatine. So we're going to stack all these together and get ready for a great workout. Morning, everybody. This is day number 20 of 56 To Recomp Trainer. So, my amigos, we are just now approaching now in Jersey Shore Gym. I decided to sign up. They gave me a pretty good waiver on the deal and military discounts. So, it's not snowing today, thank God. I slept like complete, utter garbage last night. I think I was up the entire night just tossing and turning. I'm sleeping on a couch, so it's very, very hard for me. And today's chest and shoulders. So, today's session is mainly going to be more of a power. We recall we're more high cardiovascular training, repetitions up to 12 to 20, also tapering down from 8 to 10 when the muscle was pre-exhausted. This week we're kind of going to do the opposite, do 8 to 10 when the muscle is fresh, when the pre-cage is in me, and I am ready to make Jersey fucking strong. So let's do this.
Alright, buenos dias amigos. To start this chest and shoulder day, I'm performing a barbell incline. As you can see, I am not touching the chest all the way to the bottom just because of rotator cuff damage, just merely breaking 90. After the first warm-up set, racked up 185 pounds, performing 8 to 10 repetitions until failure. The sleep I had last night had a great impact on today's intensity in the session. Definitely felt a lot weaker. For our next set, as you can see here, I have 205 pounds, perform for another 5 to 6 repetitions. Normally on a good day, I can get 225 for 6 to 7. Today, this was the most that I could perform. After that set of 205, we stripped off all the way back down to our warm-up set of 135 and performed that to failure. Next exercise in the books I want you to perform is a dumbbell incline. This is a very basic core compound exercise for the upper chest. This is my first warm-up set of 12 to 15 repetitions. Here I have 60 pounds per hand, just lightly tendering the weight. For our next set, here I have 2 75-pound dumbbells in each hand, performing 8 to 10 repetitions again with the same tempo, and I did in the warm-up set. After 8 to 10 repetitions of that, I dropped set to the 60s and performed another 3 to 4 repetitions to failure. Now that the dumbbells and barbells are completely smashed, I'm moving on my way to the Hammersmith press. This is in the corner of the gym, so I felt pretty alone. Racked on 325s per side for the triple drop set that we have to perform. After performing 10 reps with 3 plates, performed another 10 reps with 2 plates, stripped off those, and performed another 10 reps with 125 a side. I performed this circuit for 2 cycles. last and final cycle, again, we are back up to 3 plates, stripping back down to 2, and stripping back down to 1. Perform each set with perfect form if possible. I understand when the weight starts getting heavy and the muscle starts to be fatiguing and the nervous system starts to break down, it gets a little bit harder to maintain form. So I'm actively trying my best to breathe properly through each rep, allowing majority of the work coming through my diaphragm into the muscle. Perform each set to failure, and be sure to sip on your intra-workout throughout this session because you will need it. Alright guys, so shortly after that we moved on to the shrug machine. As many of you may know, this is one of my favorite machine hacks to use in place of a floor press. You can do these either with a dumbbell or even with a barbell against a piece of wood against the floor, but I like to use this shrug machine in place of that. I perform 12 to 15 repetitions to failure using rest pause to reach my targeted reps. Superset this exercise with a plate pinch. Here I just grabbed whatever plate was nearest to me, which was a 25, perform 10 to 15 repetitions straight on the floor to failure. For our next working set, here I have 2 25-pound plates, perform for another 8 to 10 repetitions. This I just did a straight set with no drop set, being our next exercise is also a main compound exercise. Weighted dips. Alright, I strapped down a 45-pound plate, performed 10 repetitions, drop set without the plate for another 10. Then for our next working set, here I have a chain that was sitting right next to the station that I put around my neck for added resistance. I believe these are an additional 25 pounds. So, perform another 10 repetitions with that, drop set to another 10 repetitions to failure. For our final, or second to final chest exercise, this is a TRX cable, not a cable fly, but a banded fly. You can either do incline cable flies or dumbbell flies. I felt this was a little bit of a change, being that I'm used to doing those two, so I felt this might shock the muscle. Our final chest exercise, I am performing a seated fly. These are also used for the rear delts as well, if you switch the machine to the opposite side. Perform 12 to 15 repetitions of this exercise to failure. You can use rest pause if needed, or as what I am doing here, shown and performing half repetitions or partial reps to reach past failure. Now that chest is completely smashed, we're moving on to our first shoulder exercise, a cable front raise. I performed 8 to 10 repetitions to failure, and performed another drop set for another 8 to 10 repetitions, taking a tempo of about 2 seconds up and 1 second down to make sure I got a proper squeeze in the front delt.
Sleep is definitely taking a toll on me. I can tell that my rest is very hindered. I need to take longer rest periods, less reps, less weight, but that's okay. It's all right. We're still getting it in, still shocking the body, still trying our best. Next exercise is seated.
Our next shoulder exercise, as shown, is a machine lateral raise. I performed 8 to 10 repetitions of this exercise, and then another 8 to 10 repetitions just using each single arm. I am aware that it greatly helps when you have a gym member willing to record you, one, so you can check your form, and two, because it looks good for the video. So here's another set of 8 to 10 repetitions. Again, I am using partial reps to reach my targeted reps so I can reach past failure. Our next shoulder exercise, normally this is used for a calf press or calf raise, but I soon figured out that this machine extends beyond my height, so I used it as a machine hack press. I performed another 3 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions, drop setting with another 8 to 10 repetitions. Perform this for 3 cycles or 3 sets, whatever you want to call it. Be sure to maintain good form throughout. Once you reach past failure, do not be afraid to use a little bit of swinging and body motion to get the weight up. Now that shoulders are completely smashed, we moved on over to the calf press using the same machine. I performed 3 sets of 20 to 25 repetitions, also doing a drop set.
Workout is coming to an end. We are finishing with calves, as you can see here. I'm working them out, and we are going to start. So,
to start today's cardio, I decided to mix it up a little bit. Here I'm performing jumping step-ups, superset with kettlebell swings. Shortly after that, we're moving on to the cardio machines.
I had slept about maybe 1 to 2 hours last night, so I'm feeling very, very lightheaded, bad migraine. So surprisingly, the workout went pretty well. Needed some high stims for another 5 minutes. I did 10 minutes on the Stairmaster, 10 minutes of kettlebell swings and step-ups, wrapping up with another 5 here.